All your favorite wrestling shows rolled into one. Welcome to the We Book It podcast. Let's start the show.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my singles and tag team competitors, and welcome to the SmackDown Lowdown, Throwdown, Hoedown, Bring Around Town, Don't Break a Leg because that's bad show. I'm your host, the one they call the Freaky One, your reigning two-time Booker of the Year, Fritos. And I hope you, ladies and gentlemen, had a fantastic week as we have a great weekend ahead of us in wrestling. We've got Saturday night main event. We've got Evolution. We've got All In of AEW. We've got everything going on this weekend. It is a fantastic weekend. But to kick off this great weekend of wrestling, we have a Friday night SmackDown in Nashville, Tennessee. Starting off the show, we have LA Knight basically just saying how he's going after Seth. And it's going to take more than just him having goons, and he's kind of just washed. He's got to get Paul Heyman. He's got to get Braun Breaker. He's got to get Bronson Reed to basically help him out. Then coming out is Paul Heyman as he calls out the crowd for saying they're a little bit off cue, but he expects that from them. And just saying how he's Seth's basically going to win. Then we hear Solo Sikoa's music and the MTFs, Talatanga, Tangaloa, and JC Mateo right behind him. And saying how he was going to basically get him and all that other stuff. Then Paul escapes and runs away. We still have LA Knight in the ring. And Solo said, you could leave and be like him, but I'm the new U.S. champion. And then out of nowhere, Big Jim, Jimmy Uso, comes out and assists LA Knight against the MTFs and Solo Sikoa. Then Nick Aldis comes out and basically gives us a tag team match with Jimmy Uso and LA Knight versus JC Mateo and Solo Sikoa. I thought it was a decent opener. It's definitely setting up the build-up for Saturday night main event with Seth and LA, since we've got this highly anticipation for Saturday night main event. Since we did see this recent report where WWE is trying to take over all influences of wrestling right now. So expect maybe Seth to cash in. I know me and the rest of the boys were talking. Coach, shout out to Coach, who hosts your Monday night Raw Dog Mondays, stated what happens if Goldberg wins against Gunther, gets the World Heavyweight Championship, and Seth's the one to cash in that night. That would be big. It could break some big news, and they could be in the front line of wrestling throughout Saturday going into Sunday. Then you got Evolution. So who knows? Then this is going into our first match of the night, a fatal four-way of Sol Ruca versus Alexa Bliss, Kairi Sane versus Roxanne Perez. All four of these respective women are representing their tag teams for the for Evolution. Action-packed. We saw a lot of fantastic moves from Sol Ruca. She is the future of the women's division right there. I know we got Stephanie Valkyrie, who's now the future, but she's up there. But Sol Ruca, I expect a call-up sometime next year. The way she just put out tonight, she's showing you what she's got, and I wouldn't be surprised if she's on the main roster very shortly. But we have Alexa Bliss securing the win. Also, I forgot we had sorry, lost track. But we had Alexa Bliss there, and all the other respective tag team members were out there, which I'm kind of thinking that Alexa Bliss and Charlotte take the championships this weekend. Something about this odd tag team feels right. There's something different. It's something new for Charlotte. Alexa Bliss, it's giving her something with someone that she's been around for a long time. And I think that the storyline could be extremely entertaining and fun, depending on how they book it. Then our next match of the night is the WWE Tag Team Championships. are on the line. The Wyatt Six versus the Street Profits. We have Montez Ford, Angel Dawkins. They come out looking extremely fly. Then we have the Wyatt Six out there, and their respective members of Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis representing for them for the tag team division. Dawkins bowed over to Rollin at the ringside at the blackened side. Oh, so reading the notes a little bit ahead. Basically, Street Profits had a lot of the momentum leading into most of this match. They did have some interference from Eric Rowan. Dawkins took him out, basically throw him over the barricade into the ring bell side. But then ultimately, the Wyatt Six defeated, becoming your new tag team champions, which then we had a backstage segment afterwards of all the tag team division arguing amongst themselves, saying, this is your fault, this is my fault, we should be the next ones up. Then we get news of Andrade and Rey Fenix now entering into the tag team division, which they do have great chemistry. They're great. I want the Lucha Bros. As much as I respect Andrade, it's something for him to do and something for Rey Fenix right now, because I don't think they know what to do with him on the SmackDown side, especially now since it dropped down to 2 hours. Also, leave a comment. Do you believe you like the 2-hour shows now? Does it feel less wrestling but more fast-paced? Or do you prefer the 3 hours where you're able to get more storytelling, more wrestlers on screen? But yeah, I'm happy for the Wyatt Six. This is definitely going to build something up. I wouldn't be surprised if we get like a Judgment Day storyline kind of where they all have gold at some point together at the same time. I would love Eric Rowan go for a mid-card title. I don't think he's ever going to go for a tag team. I'll respect for Luke. It doesn't feel right to me either if that's what he chooses. But I would love for him to take the U.S. Championship maybe further down the line. You get Nikki Cross maybe going for the mid card, the Women's U.S. Championship, then have Uncle Howdy go for the WWE Championship, and that would be a fun storyline. Maybe further down the line, if they do it like close to the end of the year for some type of setup. Then our next segment that, if you could tell from the top here, we had all the crew setting up everything for Jelly Roll coming out, performing. He was singing his song Liars, which is a banger. And also, Jelly Roll looks fantastic. He's lost a crap ton of weight. So shout out to Jelly Roll. You look good, dude. As he was entering the ring, still singing, we get Logan Paul interrupting, saying, nah. I'm tired of all these celebrities, tired of these influencers taking stuff from the business that we built. Sure, bud. Sure. Then Logan's just going in on Jelly Roll. Then Randy Orton comes out and defends him. Drew comes out and attacks him. And then afterwards, Drew gets escorted by security. There's no security, and Logan Paul is attacking Randy. Jelly's in the other corner looking like he doesn't know what to do. Then he said, screw it, I'm helping Randy. And going in and attacking Logan. Security comes out and breaks them up. As Nick Aldis is all out there, Logan is frustrated and takes his anger out and destroying his whole set. Destroying guitars, throwing speakers, breaking up the drum set, everything. Just destroying the whole music gear. Not going to lie to you. Not looking forward to this. The rumor out there, out on social media, is that it's going to be a tag team match. Jelly Roll, I'm assuming, and Randy versus Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. As much as I like Jelly Roll as a person, I love some of his songs, I'm tired of this. I mean, hopefully this is not going to be like a main event on one of the 2 nights, which I doubt. It should be buried in the middle. But yeah, I'm tired of having celebrities and all this coming in. Logan's a different take with this. He is an athlete. He's boxed and he's done plenty of work in the ring. It's just SummerSlam. you should have him for maybe a music, but not a match where you're taking opportunities and chances from wrestlers that deserve it and have worked all year. Granted, it's giving something to Randy because I don't know what they're doing with Randy right now. They're definitely keep teasing the heel. It all depends on what's going on with the WWE Championship because I think they're going to continue to have him chase that championship. Then going to our next match, it's Ron Killings versus Aleister Black. There's been a bunch of tension going on between those two and also Damian Priest. Let's see. The mounting tensions between them has, started this match. Unfortunately, it was rushed. Contest ended in controversy with the referee prevented Black from using the steel chair, allowing Ron Killings to roll him up and secure the win. Afterwards, Ron was running through the back. Aleister was chasing him. Damon interfered and told him, "Hey, calm down. I know it sucks, but we're going to calm down." Then Aleister saying, "You're right. All right." And then comes back and attacks Damien. So we're definitely getting some weird storyline with that. I know right now on everything on social media, they're saying that they're high on Aleister Black. I'm high on Aleister Black, but I feel like they're burying Damien at this point. Almost, or I don't hate to say bury, but they're definitely killing the momentum with Damien or with whatever they had. It feels like they don't really have much of a storyline either with Damien at this point too. So I would love a high push for Aleister Black. He does deserve to be high in the main event scene in the championship run. But man, it sucks seeing with Priest because I like Priest after his first run and just he grew on me as a person. And watching his documentary, it just sucks seeing him right now. Kind of, I hate to say, almost a no man's land. Then our next part of the show is Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton face to face before their match at Evolution. The champion challenger took shots at each other as expected. Then Naomi appeared with her Money in the Bank briefcase, reminding both of them that she's still around the corner, that she's there ready at any point to take that championship. Then Jade Cargill attacked her from behind where she could get her whole promo out. Brawl breaks out, ending the segment. Fairly decent segment, definitely, building up to the Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus versus Tiffany Stratton. We definitely know Tiffany's going to retain. It's just highlighting and definitely amping up with Trish Stratus there. Comment if you believe if Naomi's going to cash in, because we still have that match with Naomi and Jade. I think they're saving it for SummerSlam. That'd be the smart bet because I think Rhea is going to beat Io because that would definitely take on headliners since they've talked about how Rhea has a losing streak against Io. And they could use that for all the views that they're trying to topple AEW. Then comes to our final match of the night, LA Knight and Jimmy Uso versus Solo Sikoa and JC Mateo. Jimmy and LA had the momentum heading in here, defeating Solo and JC. We had interference from Paul Heyman in this match, which caused Jimmy to roll up Solo for the end for the win, which at the very end, it was an awkward scene. Jimmy was trying to run through the crowd, but there was the rest of the MTC was kind of just, I don't know, off cue, ahead of pace. It was definitely an odd scene. Then LA Knight looking down, yelling at Paul. Before that, though, Solo was upset, blaming Paul for the loss. LA hits him with his finisher. And then LA looking at him, coming out of nowhere. Braun Breaker's behind him, hitting him with a spear. Then we had Bronson Reed hitting him with the tsunami, leading into your Saturday main event. So he's definitely taking a beating, which this match is going to be interesting to see. Are they going to build up the momentum with Seth? Are they going to try to keep the momentum with LA Knight? Who knows? But leave a comment. Who do you think between those two are going to win? And that has been your SmackDown Lowdown, Throwdown, Hoedown, Bring It Around Town, Don't Break a Leg show. I'm your host, the freaky one, your two-time booking champion of the year. Please make sure you leave a like, share, and subscribe. We are the hottest growing wrestling podcast on any place where you listen to podcasts, on Spotify, Twitch, on YouTube. So I'm going to take off, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have a safe night and a fantastic weekend. I've got NCAA football 26 here, and I'm about to lead Missouri State Bears to a national championship. And in the words of our lovely man who started all this, Virgil, keep those booking pencils sharp and keep on booking. Peace.